Eurozone Building Solution Limited is Ireland and the UK's leading manufacturer of insulated concrete formwork. Our product range includes walls, floors, roof and partition panels. Utilising the most up-to-date manufacturing technology, quality-focused production and skilled site crews, Eurozone is setting the standards for the ICF industry. Concrete's strength, durability, versatility and fire resistance is indisputable. Building with concrete gives you security that cannot be equalled by other methods of construction. Concrete construction has in the past presented some challenges for the building industry. Traditional concrete formwork is expensive, difficult to handle and requires time-consuming, expensive cleaning. It requires specialised crews and equipment to erect, and anything other than straight wall construction usually requires even more specialised equipment, training and time. With the construction of insulated concrete formwork, many of the problems with traditional concrete forms were addressed. Insulating concrete formwork, or ICF, replaces traditional formwork and stays in place after pouring the concrete. Insulating concrete formwork encloses a massive, high-strength material between two panels of polystyrene, creating structural walls that are insulated on the inside and outside. The principle of ICF is that you have a structurally strong, high-quality building with insulation on the outside to keep the cold temperature out in the winter, and insulation on the inside to keep the heat in. In summer, the insulation keeps the house at a comfortable temperature by preventing the excessive external heat from entering the house. Eurozone employs the latest technology, Plasbow, in the manufacture of its insulated concrete formwork system. Plasbow's technology enables Eurozone to cold roll steel into polystyrene continuous moulding machines, enabling Eurozone to produce panels of any length, particularly useful for the building industry. This method is unique and cost-effective, enabling Eurozone to produce a range of products that can effectively compete against any other building method. Eurozone's construction process is based on simplicity itself. Wall panels, which have been pre-cut at the factory according to the client plans, are delivered to the site assembled. We even insert the vertical reinforcing steel bars, laid out just as an engineer would specify. Starting from a standard base slab, an alignment track is placed to the layout of the building. Panels are easily connected to the starter bars, which are already placed in the slab. The panels are then connected together and braced to maintain plumb and square. Window and door openings are achieved by placing pre-cut assembled panels on either side of the opening. Pre-cut and assembled under and overhead window panels are placed, braced and propped. A polystyrene book-out piece is inserted into the reveal to prevent a thermal bridge. Eurozone provide colour-coded panelised drawings to assist site crews meet demanding construction deadlines. Eurozone's ICF wall is a full-height panel system, not block-on-block build. Therefore, health and safety concerns are greatly reduced in that the crews remain on the ground to complete most of the bracing and aligning. Panel construction is twice as fast as block-on-block construction. The polystyrene panels are held together with the steel frame, which consists of two 8mm reinforcing bars as standard and a 5mm bar from front to back. In fact, 25 connections per square metre. These bars are placed on the inside and outside of the wall face and are spaced every 200mm along its linear length. The system enables proper concrete coverage around steel reinforcing, as laid down by British standards. If required, pre-cut Eurozone floor panels are propped into position using acro props or any other propping system. Reinforcing steel as per the engineer's specification is inserted. Continuous spans of 9 meters or more are achievable depending on which type of panel is used. Your first story is now ready to pour, and walls and floors are poured simultaneously using a concrete pump. Concrete is pumped using a concrete boom pump, and when the filling of the wall panels is completed, concrete is poured across the floor panels and spread floated in the normal way. As the wall and floors are poured simultaneously, a monolithic airtight joint is achieved. Your first floor is now complete. All wall bracing can be removed in 1 to 2 days. Floor propping is removed when design strength is achieved. The complete process is repeated for the second and subsequent stories. Eurozone's new and exciting metal stud wall panel makes internal wall building simple and easy. Panels can vary in thickness from 80mm to 200mm depending on your project. An L-track is secured to the floor, creating the line of the partition wall, and a similar one fixed to the ceiling. The underside of Eurozone's concrete floor panel incorporates a metal furring strip, which the L-track is secured to. Where timber floors are used, the L-track is secured directly to the underside of the timber joist. Panels which can be cut to any height required for the project are fixed to these L-tracks using screws, rivets or nails. Door openings are easily created using the vertical metal stud to fix the door frame to. The panels are now ready to receive plasterboard, which is screwed to the upright metal studs. And there are no additional noggin pieces required to strengthen and stiffen the wall. Electrical chases are easily achieved using a hot knife. When assembled, the partition wall, which has polystyrene inside, now offers a greater degree of sound reduction and is stiffer than normal metal stud walls, reducing the possibility of movement. All materials comply with British standards and European codes. Eurozone's pre-cut roof panels are available to complete a warm roof construction. The tongue and grooved panel, measuring 600mm wide, incorporates lightweight steel rafters, which are embedded into the polystyrene panel every 300mm. Panel thickness is 200mm to achieve a U value of 0.15. The face of the steel rafter is exposed on the underside for attaching plasterboard to. Connections are made to the ridgeline and wall plate, and the roof is supported from the underside using a purlin wall. A vertical and horizontal batten is placed on the outside of the panel, and tiles or slates are fixed as normal. The Eurozone system of building is an extremely fast method of construction. The end result is a high-quality performance building with excellent thermal and sound insulation qualities. Airtight joints are achieved between floor and wall joints, a requirement for high energy ratings. Concrete is a sustainable method of building. The buildings will last for hundreds of years, and at the end of their life, all of their components are fully recyclable. If you're looking for a building that meets all modern day requirements and is a fantastic living and workspace, try insulating concrete formwork for your next project.